Guys, help! I have some robbers on my property. They likely want to steal my panels. So what do I do? Call the cops? Or leave them do what they want? As you may have guessed, this is the moment when the change of these monofacial solar panels to bifacial starts. These are my installers. These are guys from Avant-Garde Solar. That's their name. They are like one of many installers in Ukraine, in Kiev specifically, in Kiev region. And well, what we do, we are replacing panels as I promised you. So I am going bifacial here. But I have been not showing you where will these panels go and what will I do with them specifically. Because I mean, they are only like 2 years and maybe several months old, and that's it. So what will I do? I will change their inhabitants' place. But earlier before. So since I'm changing stuff, I also decided to put a rubber sealant. And you may have seen a short video already how this looks like, but this will be actually mounted later on. And so far, let me show you, because these panels, they will go directly into the main cabinet. They will sit on one of my dais, I mean these two arrays, and they are quite big. They are actually 17 panels in a row, so this is quite a lot. And technically, if you will be careful to calculate the voltage, the open circuit voltage on these panels, they are over array, right? But I mean, I have these kind of guys, I will be adding even more, but these guys will help me to build a long array and to make it fit exactly under the 800 volts open circuit voltage, even in winter. Because on the optimizer, whatever temperature do you have, it gives you 40 something, 42, 43 volts regardless the temperature. So I mean the temperature coefficient applies only to a bare panel, but this guy, what it does, because this is the MPPT for a panel specifically, it already absorbs these range. I mean it has itself the 7 to 60 volts range, and the output is 40, I don't remember, 42 or 43. I have to check the tech parameters. But I mean, given that value is stable, I don't care much about temperature coefficient on a panel that has an optimizer on it. That's a very important thing to understand. That's why, in general, you normally can build longer arrays with the optimizers up to probably like even 30%. Then that's a lot. That's a lot. That allows me to use the panels because, I mean, like, where could I have mounted them? I could have mounted them on the northern slope, right? Literally here, but there will be not much effect. Specifically in winter, they will be like doing nothing. And the place where they will be moved, let me show you, is this one. It's already prepared. They spent the time yesterday onto this. And this is the place where the panels will sit. Right, the fence. Exactly, the fence. And the cable is already prepared, as you may see. For those of you who are interested, this is actually the class 2 profile, the zinc covered profile, but the class 2, let me show you what's the difference. Let me find the place where there is a clear evidence of this is class 2. So hold on a sec. I'm just like searching for a place where it is clearly visible and really cool place to understand what's going on with those. Ah, I got it. It's the best place is here. Because you may see the second array will be in this place. It will cover all the fence up to that area. And here you see the weld point. So this is why it's a class 2. And here you see also the place where they have no perforations. But I mean, price-wise is literally very much more cost-effective. Because, I mean, I don't care much about the corrosion because it is covered already. It is still zinc. It is still in the place where it is really easily accessible. No issues to like check. But the price-wise, I mean, it's literally, for me, more than double less than going with the normal profile. So I just decided to go with it because, I mean, every time once you do this kind of thing, weld again, right? Already covered with the zinc plated ink. So you may see it's actually protected already. It's ready for usage. And for me, as I told you, since I know what to do with the panels, and I'm only hiring a labor to save me some working hours, I know what to do with this in case something happens, right? But I believe still it will last for 20 years, 20 plus years in this place. And literally, this is what we are doing today. Replacing this array and moving it to these places. It will be like 17 here and 17 panels here. Almost to the end, to the end, like the panels approximately will end somewhere in this place. This is the middle. This is the middle of this, but I mean, we had to like figure out that it holds normally, so we had to like make it longer a little bit. So, well, I'm curious to see how will it look like. And they are vertical. I did some math on the calculator, and it showed me that this is probably way more effective place, like literally more than double than effective, if compared to the northern roof on the garage, like I've shown you earlier. Oh yeah, vegetables, homegrown food. Yes, that's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we have. And tomatoes already getting good. Anyways, I will be updating you how the process goes, so this video will be long, as you may clearly see. Following the path of the panel, how it's getting removed from the array, and how it will be moved to a new place. I don't know if it will be mounted already, because I mean, we don't have you know, there is a path of a warrior, and here goes the path of a panel. Actually, I wanted to tell you one another thing. So how do you think, if you have, for example, really old panels, like maybe 4 years, 5 years old, what is the way, and I mean, if you don't know how to use them in a proper way, so imagine this can be transformed into a table. Have you ever seen a panel as a table? I have seen those, specifically slightly broken ones. They are all very often transforming them to the standard tails and showcase them in the offices, literally. That's the fun thing, but it actually works like that. So, yeah, here's the new place. Where will it live? Oh wow, how much space and how much no shadow. I mean, I'm already missing the shadow. They are like 5 minutes like gone, but I'm already missing the shadow these panels were providing. So, seriously, this is how it looks like. At the moment, not installed, just like prepared to be installed. But yeah, that's the process. Well, the guys had finished for today. And I mean, it looks so much better than I expected. Absolutely better. So it took them a whole day to dismantle actually the panels from this kind of from this thing from this array, and to mount them vertical. Let's go take a closer look. I mean, so far, for me, it looks absolutely amazing. I mean, of course, I'm sure that I'm aware that there will be troubles that the plants will be giving, but I mean, optimizers will figure it out. So currently there are 7 optimizers in array number 1 and 8 optimizers in array number 2, but I will gradually and slowly add them to be fully covering all the whole arrays, because I just like want to buy them for discount prices. As always, I'm hunting for the prices, and for now, I'm pretty much sure that I'll be really close to the 800 max voltage, open circuit voltage, at this exact moment. But we haven't launched them yet, because I mean, only the arrays are assembled, but the cable is not finished. We ended up like over there, and like it has to go still some way to the inverter. So it will take a little bit of tomorrow time to actually get them mounted. But let me show you quickly where the optimizer lives. I'm not sure if you will be able to see, but I mean, it lives over there in this place. So I'll try to dive down the camera and let's see if you will be able to see it. I hope you were. So, and the same applies here. So it is not visible absolutely. It's hidden. And I mean, Come on, this is a serious fence. It has a look. I believe this is the trend of the future. Somebody will have to definitely think of how to build fences from the panels. I mean, there are already specific types of mounts that will actually make this happen. But man, this is beautiful. I like it. I was sleeping and the panels were working. They arrived. Anyways, that's the third day of this kind of job. And well, this is the whole pallet except two panels because two already mounted. Let's take a look how they look like. These are bifacial. And here you have the badge. I mean, they definitely have a shorter cable, so I'm like, I knew it's because it says in the technical parameters that they have kind of the shorter cables. And well, anyways, let's see how they will perform in time. Of course, I will be able to compare and observe. But they are 650 watts, and like when mounting, what do they do? This is a kind of a trick from a like knowledgeable and long-time installer. So first of all, you mount the first panel and the last one, like approximately. Of course, it will be like probably not exactly to the size. But why so? Because you have to put the line to have all the other panels aligned really, really clearly. Let me get here closer. So you will clearly see the line going. Yeah. And it goes all over there. And well, that's how the process looks like. I love this look, how the facial panel looks from the bottom. It's so much better than the monofacial one. This is the hardest part. You have to figure out what is the correct sizing and how do you get them set. Once this figured out, it's way easier to mount all the remaining array, and the second array will be again easier because you have to just keep the 2 centimeter gap, 20 mil gap between the panels, and that's it. So they are fixating now the panel, the first one and the second one, and that will be the process. Well, I know that everybody doesn't show the half-finished job, but I mean, I like the progress. I like the progress. So half a day, and I mean, you see these panels are already there. Not connected yet, but I mean, that's not a big deal. That's really a simple task to do. And only like a quarter, like maybe even 20% is what is remaining to be mounted. And well, let me show you how the extension worked out. So we simply added the little bit, like first of all, the panels were moved max to the right, right from the current point. And I mean, this kind of extension was added and the panel was here. And I will add the additional holder bar, but it will be a little bit later. That will be connected exactly to this kind of pole. Because, well, hold on a sec. Because from here, you see, from the middle, you definitely can like fixate it to somewhere here, and I mean just like at the pole, and that's it. So this will work as the temporary holder, and this will definitely allow to mount a whole additional panel onto that same array. That's the difference. Yeah, so the only thing that is left to be done is connect them fully and launch, and that'll be it. Pre-launch state looks absolutely stunning, absolutely gorgeous. I mean, yeah. Gorgeous and stunning. I have no other words. Almost done. Yesterday evening we launched all those arrays, but the guys weren't able to finish installing that rubber sealant, and that I've been showing you in the shorter videos, probably maybe in the longer one. I don't remember already. But yeah, this is the final thing that should be done. Let me show you again quickly. So this is the rubber sealant that is going to be fitting inside the gaps of the panels, 2 centimeter one, 20 mil. Let me go here and show you how actually it looks like. So over here you may see this is how it looks like. Okay. And from above, you have to be brave enough to actually sit on the panels like this. Really brave. I wouldn't be doing this myself, definitely. No way. Let me explain you a couple of things that are important to know. So first of all, we applied this kind of long, up to the end of that. So this one is full, no gaps, no cuts, so it's in full, all the long line, all the long array, and that's it. Then the shorter ones that go from here to there, it's again one single point, but take a look what he did. He just cut off a little bit, or will be cutting, or no, he already did. So in the places where there are these kind of interpanel connectors, he's cutting out a little bit of the rubber sealant itself. We counted that this would be like two out of three portions of this should be cut. So at this point, but there is also a place where the these rubber bars, they cross section. So there is one, because like, I mean, this is the panel number one, and that's about the panel number two. And I mean, of course, obviously there is an interpanel sealant. So here he has to cut out almost everything except the top layer. So that's how it looks like. And I mean, you cannot ensure that this will be like 100% sealed, but as much as possible, because I mean, obviously there in that places there might be some drops of rain getting it into, obviously. But in the end, who knows? Maybe from the bottom I will be able to seal them using kind of a silicone. So this is how this process looks like. You see, he's cutting out right now the little bit of rubber, because, well, that's the place where the interpanel connector lies, the top one. Yeah, so that's that row. And after that is being cut nicely and smoothly, he will just hammer down. I mean, of course, the rubber hammer. And then go down, a little bit, way by way. Not that hard. It's glad that here we have like 30 degrees only, the tilt, I mean, because if it would have been higher, I don't know, it would be probably impossible to hold on here on this panels. So I mean, but again, you have to be brave enough, absolutely brave enough to actually do this. Yeah. Anyways, let me finish this video, because this one appeared to be very long one. So I will not show you right now in this video the outputs of these kind of panels and that vertical array, because like you see the weather, right? So let me not hold off the video, so it should be released very soon, and I will update you with the production analysis a little bit longer, a little bit in time, because I need to gather some stats, because, well, we have to see how it works. So yep, that's it for now. Thanks for watching and staying with me. Like, subscribe, and I hope that I will be able to enjoy you, to entertain you more with the stuff that I have. Oh, by the way, yesterday the portion of wind turbines arrived, the T2000 L2, the new version, which is 3.1 meters in diameter, and the blade. So this is probably one of the next video. We will be reviewing how they pack them now, what's the changes, and what's the difference in the 2025. So we will see how it works. So stay tuned. We will talk a little bit about it later, very soon.